Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case we haven't met before, I'm Anastasia, the founder of All You Can Face, and I'm passionate about teaching you how to exercise your facial muscles, because what happens beneath the skin is equally important as what we put on top of it to stay looking beautiful and age gracefully. And you probably ask yourself,
why does she have glasses on?
But yeah, this is basically me when I'm in front of my computer researching, looking for things. And yeah, I just recently got glasses, so why not keeping it real and keep them on for a video? What do I actually want to talk about today? I would love to talk about hibernation, or how we can prep our skin and body for the wintertime to come. Because our body, skin, and well-being needs different things depending on the season. So understanding what happens in winter, for example, with our bodies is actually extremely important, because you can really enhance your well-being throughout the cold times and really enhance your skin when you know how to prep it. What is actually hibernation? Hibernation comes from the Latin word hibernare, which means to spend the winter. There are ecothermic and endothermic animals. Ecothermic animals depend on the environment surrounding them and adapt to it, and then endothermic animals can actually regulate their temperature on their own, and we belong to the second group. So when we actually talk about hibernation, we talk about animals who really spend their winter sleeping mostly and really reduce their heart rate, their blood circulation, and anything else to really maintain energy levels to get successfully through the winter. And while we as humans do not hibernate such as other animals, it is still important to understand that our bodies go through changes in winter. And understanding those changes really improves your well-being overall. How does our body actually adapt in winter? First of all, the temperature drops. And it is important to understand that we have two types of fat in our body. We have the white fat, which basically gives us our curvy appearance. And then there's brown fat, which is way much more active than the white fat sitting just and gives us the looks. The brown fat actually burns calories and keeps you warm. Then also muscle activity keeps you shivering, and that in the end keeps you warm as well. Then there's another indicator also. If we keep our melatonin levels high, that means if we sleep well and do not expose ourselves to blue light at night, then we also produce a little bit more brown fat, which also enhances our immune system and well-being. So overall, your body has to work harder to maintain the temperature. And this means that your metabolism increases. So when it gets cold, the cold is actually not there to really reduce calories, but it's more your body working and really getting that energy from your metabolism to keep you warm. Then obviously there's this huge factor, which I already mentioned a little bit before, which is light. Serotonin levels can really drop due to decreased sun exposure and actually can make you even depressed. So a drop of serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter which actually affects your mood, can really have an impact on what is so-called SAD, S-A-D, which stands for seasonal affective disorder, or winter sadness. Less sunlight screws up or plays a little bit with your circadian rhythm, so your sleeping habits. We probably tend to go later to bed and wake up later because our body's just a little bit confused due to lack of sunlight. So especially in the morning when it's still dark, our bodies really do not wake up unless we get moving and really signal the body, hey, we are awake. And then obviously the colder months have also a huge impact on our skin. When you think you have your routine down in summer and you have glowing and radiant skin, then in the winter months it can actually happen that you have drier, more irritated and flaky skin. This can have all kinds of causes. So yes, your skincare regime needs to be adjusted for colder months. The skin obviously tries to stay hydrated as much as possible, but for example, hot showers, heaters, dry air will do probably no good when it comes to your skin barrier and really cracks it a little bit, and therefore makes it also prone to sensitivities, to acne, and anything else which comes from the outside and can pollute your face. Let's get to the interesting part. What can we actually do to combat those cold winter months and really amp up our well-being? First thing is really get up and get moving. Try to incorporate a really interesting morning routine which will make you happy and look forward to wake up. This could be your favorite podcast, meditation. I personally do the All You Can Face program every day because it just gives me a sense of routine, well-being, and once the face is waken up, everything else kind of like seems fall into place. And obviously moving is not only there to get your energy levels up, but also your lymphatic drainage going, because your lymphatic system is so important when it comes to your immune system and in the way your skin in the end looks. As already mentioned in different videos before, lymph fluid is not moving unless you are moving, so you need to get active. And while I understand hot showers and baths can be amazing and feel you cuddly and comfy, they will probably do no good for your skin. They will probably dry it out and compromise your skin barrier. Overall, also try to avoid heavy foods which make you feel sluggish, and maybe incorporate them into cheat days, but do not eat overly heavy food all the time. In order not to screw your circadian rhythm even more, try to go to bed at the same time and drink as much as you can, because while you're probably not sweating as much as in summer, your skin is dehydrated and your body is depleted of hydration, so try to keep your water intake high. Let's talk about
Moving your body.
I, for example, wake up in the morning, and this is like my tradition since years already. I wake up and do 100 steep jumps, because 100 steep jumps can really get your lymphatic drainage going and give you an energy boost right away. You can also do jumping jacks or anything which really gets your entire body going, because how your face looks is actually determined by your body's health. So get it moving. And in terms of your face, try to look into the mirror and say, wow, 10 times without frowning your forehead and relaxing your shoulders, open your chest, and say it really like 10 to 20 times into the mirror. Feel what happens. You will not only warm up your entire face, relax your jaw muscles, but also really get a mood booster every day in the morning. So let's say 10 times, wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I feel already like the blood is flushing into my face, and this really gets me going, gets me in a good mood, because what I say always, where blood flows, life goes. And so anything where you increase blood circulation, you will also feel better after a while. I'm not even kidding, but really facial exercises and massages can really help you go through winter, because when you start enhancing blood circulation, lymphatic drainage through facial exercises and massages, and also work on your posture, which you learn in the All You Can Face program, then you will really enhance all the nutrients and oxygens come to the right places in your face and skin, and you will feel more alive, you feel more happy, and your skin will also thank you. Your skincare will be absorbed way much better than just putting it on a dull, flat face, which is not moving at all. So, what skincare ingredients are actually amazing throughout the winter? First, I would suggest to use urea. Super gently exfoliate your skin, it's soothing, and it keeps hydration in your face. Then look into skincare ingredients with ceramides. Ceramides are literally the building blocks in our epidermis, which really hold in and lock in moisture. And in the winter months, we actually lose a lot of ceramides. So try to look into skincare which has those ingredients. Another favorite of mine is actually squalene. Squalene is produced naturally throughout our body, but again, we might not have enough, especially in the winter months. So look into a good squalene oil to actually soothe all your irritations. And I love squalene oil to seal in all my good hydration, hyaluronic acid, and active ingredients as a last step. Look into retinol. Retinol obviously is a sun-sensitive ingredient, but for winter times it's really good to start with it, because you will probably not be exposed to sun a lot. It really increases cell turnover, and you can play around with retinol because it gently will exfoliate your skin, and probably is better to see results in the winter months than starting in summer, going through all this purging, because as we already know, retinol can really, especially in the beginning stages, make your skin purge, freak out, and break out. So why not start to do this in the winter months and see whether retinol is something for you, and give it a try for 3 months and see how your skin actually through the winter months improves. But with retinol or without retinol, please, please, please do not forget your sunscreen. While we probably think, oh, the sun and UVA and UVB rays are not present in the winter months, it is actually not true. You can really even like compromise your skin barrier with the UVA rays by not using sunscreen regularly, especially if you're outside. Nevertheless, 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes in the sun without sunscreen is probably not a bad idea, because then you can also enhance your vitamin D levels. So keep it at a balance. If you're outside for a longer period of time, obviously use SPF. But if you really are not going outside and just like look out of the window for 15 minutes, then you can skip the sunscreen and really get your vitamin D levels up. Keep it simple. If you're not sure what to do, in the end, better less is more, because especially in the winter months where our skin barrier is already a little bit prone to be a little bit defect, try to stay off fragrances, essential oils, and anything which can really like harm your skin. And a super simple skincare routine can be obviously a mild cleanser, a moisturizer, and an SPF. This is literally all it takes to maintain a healthy skin barrier. With that being said, I hope you understand what hibernation is and how you can get through the months with feeling a little bit better and without
falling into a depression.
Because I know with COVID and now winter is coming, it's probably not the easiest for us, but let's stay strong and let's take care of ourselves. And with that being said, I can't wait to see you next week. Till then, mwah.